Calculated fields and items. Hello friends, sometimes you need to expand your analysis to include some additional calculations which are not there in original data. In this scenario, Excel provides a way to perform calculations within pivot table without touching the source data. Calculated field. This is a new field created from other fields in the pivot table. A calculated field must reside in the values area of pivot table. You can't use a calculated field in the columns, rows or filters area. Calculated item. It uses the contents of other items within a field of the pivot table. A calculated item must reside in the columns area, rows area or filters area of pivot table. You cannot use a calculated item in values area. There is one limitation of calculated item. If your pivot table has grouped fields, you cannot create calculated item. Now let's see the live examples of calculated fields and calculated items. Hi, let's see the live example of calculated fields. This is a sample pivot table in which there is a store name and sales amount. Now in my original data, I have number of bills, number of pieces, discount, all these things also. But I want to see average bill value, that is my sales amount divided by number of bills. So I have three options. One is add the column in my source data with formula. Average bill value ABV is equal to sales amount divided by number of bills. But this will increase my source data as this is a additional field in source data. This I don't want. So what can I do? I am just pressing Ctrl Z. I can include the number of bills in my pivot table and add a formula adjacent to it. Average bill value is equal to B4 divided by C4. Okay, this is second option. But in this case, if I filter it, if I remove some stores from it, see, it will give me an error because there is nothing here. So my third option is adding the calculated field directly inside the pivot table. This will not touch my original data and it will be inside pivot table only. So it will update or adjust along with the changes in pivot table structure. So how to do it? For that purpose, I do not need to include any of these fields in pivot table, but we will still keep them to recheck the results of our calculated field. So select any cell inside your pivot table, go to Analyze, Fields, Items and Sets, Calculated Field. Here in this dialog box, you need to give name to your field. So our name to your field is ABV, Average Bill Value, and my formula is equal to sales amount. Just double click, it will be inserted here in formula box, divided by number of bills. Say OK. See, my average bill value is inserted. If you want to cross check, you can cross check equal to B4 divided by C4, 41,450, 41,450. Okay, so this is very simple, adding a calculated field. If you check your original data, this field is not there. Again, we will take one more example of discount percent. Again, go to Analyze, Calculated Field, Discount percent. In formula equal discount divided by sales amount. I am showing the discount percent over sales amount. Okay. You need to format it as percentage. See, on an average we have given 6.2% of discount at company level. Again, one more example, average pieces per bill means how many pieces or how many articles, how many products I am selling per bill on average basis. So I'll again go to analyze, calculated field, average pieces per bill is nothing but number of pieces divided by number of bills. Okay, see, now this is very in fractions, so we need to increase the decimal. On an average I am selling 1.4 pieces per bill. Okay, in retail business, if you are from retail business, all this terminology is used in retail business. If you are not from retail business, then this will be a new for you. Average, this is also called as average basket size, average bill value. All these are terminology used in retail business. I am just taking it as example. The main purpose is to show you how to insert a calculated field. Thanks a lot.